Yeah, hello, beautiful friends. I am very glad to have you around. And this afternoon, or this morning rather, we'll be having time for us to get going in TBC community and to discuss those things that actually make things to work out. Techno, your real name, I don't know it. I'm just seeing Techno Povio 3 Plus. You're welcome. I'm happy to have you around while others are still coming. Anyway, there's a way we usually start our meeting, and today is not going to be different because before starting properly, we usually have time to shake body a little. And in TBC community, we are always interested in having things done properly, and sometimes before starting, there's need for us to do something I have found to be very, very interesting, and that is to shake our body little. I know this has become the brand for all my videos and broadcasts. So you're welcome to TBC Anthem. TBC Anthem, TBC Anthem. What? Billion coins, billion coins, billion coins, billion coins. TBC, 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 what? Billion coins, billion coins, billion coins, billion TBC, TBC, TBC. Welcome to the TBC community, designed to free humanity of poverty. Is a clarion call, rise and fall. It's for the poor and not the poor. Come and spend my digital money. It's a cool kid, bring your Kringle. We a million, we had a billion. It's a cool kid, bring your Kringle. We a million, we had a billion. TBC, TBC. Billion coin, billion coin, billion coin, billion coin. TBC, 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 TBC. Billion coin, billion coin, billion coin, billion coin. TBC, 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 TBC. The billion coin, the billion coin, the billion TBC fire. Let's hold it there. Let's stop it there. But at least we have at least shake our body little before starting properly. So this morning, I'm very glad. This is just to 12. I'm very glad for us to be together here. So I'm happy to have you. Techno, what's your real name? What's your real name, sir? Because I'm seeing Techno. The next person I'm seeing here is okay, Madam Daberechi Njoko. Okay, Daberechi, not Madam Daberechi. How are you? You're welcome. So
yeah, I've dropped a private message for you.
Okay.
Tell me the moment.
Look at it. Okay. Big brother, how you doing?
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
I'm good.
I'm very glad to have you around because
joining you for the first time.
Whenever we have opportunity for us to get going in the community, we're always feeling excited, and that is what keeps the community going. Okay, thank you so much. I've seen your message. It's an interesting one. You're welcome. So this morning I want to start it this way. Okay, I want to just start it because I usually start my monologue for us to get going, whatever we want to do. Each time I have opportunity to come online for us to discuss something concerning TBC. It goes this way: the need to work things out by ourselves. This issue or the importance of having things done that way cannot be overly emphasized. If you've been following admin's directive of late, it's been all about how we can get things sorted out by ourselves. And we also know that when we are doing that, we will learn to do some various things which will make our community to grow faster. And that is, number one is, we advise to stop doing one thing, and that is to stop cheapening the work of TBC by placing it in the hands of those that don't know the values. We have so many people, I don't have time, I don't know how to do this, I'm not good in system and all the rest. But these same people, they want to make money. But when we go about forcing, doing as if we are forcing the opportunity into their hands, in essence, we are cheapening the worth of what we have. And we know that TBC is very, very valuable. Secondly, we need to learn to stop making it hard for the new ones to come or to join our community. We need to learn how to stop making it hard. Yes, because both extremes are working against the growth of TBC community, cheapening the words and at the same time making it hard. How do we make this both? How do we cause this in both ways? Sometimes when we come to new people about TBC, when we're talking to them, we start analyzing TBC started in 2016, TBC does this, TBC does that. TBC. We just boil them down with overload of information, which really is not going to help us. And the other way around, when we go about forcing it on people, it's also working against us. So when we learn how to balance things up, it will actually help us to get going into this community. Admin has steadily and continually made it to stand out that making TBC or putting in the hands of those who don't even know how to answer call, who don't even know how to send text messages using their phone, that we are just dragging ourselves backward instead. So we need to develop the attitude of what works, what will keep us going in our community. And that thing is to focus on the right people by gathering and sorting. Don't focus on those who will be dragging you down in TBC. TBC is a movement. And for us to get going, we have to look for those people who actually want to have a change of things. So, of course, we are not the same. We want to understand. We are different individuals. We are not the same. There are great and wonderful opportunities out there that people are making lots of money from. But despite that, the whole world must not be there for that thing to be a huge success. It's not a must that the whole world must be in a certain opportunity for it to be the best of the best. No, there are things that people are making money from, okay? And it is not a must that I have to be there, you have to be there, or they're not. No, okay? So we have to learn to balance our own load on our head. You have to learn to apply that balance. When we apply the balance of carrying whatever we are carrying properly, it will help us to remain focused. And even if the person or the people we are talking to TBC don't really fully understand it, we take it one step after the other. And sometimes if you go telling the person about TBC and the person don't really understand what we are talking, or we mispresented TBC, we have to go back to the drawing board and learn it so that we become better next time. In fact, I have used that very tactics. You know, when I joined TBC newly, I met some people which actually turned me down because actually I didn't know what I was saying back then. But I have gone back to some of them, and some are now seeing, they refine me when you talk about TBC. So we have something of real value, and that is why we always have need for us to get going in the right direction. So this morning, I purposely started this very Zoom meeting or this very training for us to talk about something of importance. And that thing is but one thing. You know, we have so many things that some people are getting, you know, finding difficult in TBC community. But as you know now, part of the qualification for us to remain on Team A is the ability to bring in merchants, the ability to bring in paying members into the TBC community. And some don't even know how to go about that merchant aspect. So I'll be handling that merchant area now. How do we send merchant link to people? How do we fill merchant listing? So it's when we understand this very area, we'll be able to teach others how to do that. So to start now, I want to go straight, okay? I want to go straight to sharing my screen on how to get that done. That is how to use our merchant link to bring in merchants. because admin has told us that we need to start bringing in merchants. And when we talk about merchants, even before doing that, can I hear from you guys what you understand by merchants? Anybody is free to make a comment, Daberechi or Samuel. Okay, what do you people understand from the idea of merchants? You can unmute yourself and make comments on that. Hello? Are you guys with
Well,
me?
sir, I am
Okay.
on, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Yes, sir. I think, to me, I think a merchant would be someone who would sell product using the TBC, who would sell products and collect TBC as payment or services. Understand that they can pay services, pay TBC too for their services. That's what I think. I don't know if
It's all right. It's all right. Okay, that's good. That's your own understanding. Good. Can I hear from Samuel Omo? Please, if you have something to say on this, I'll say have your own contribution. Daberechi. Samuel, do you have your definition of what bringing in merchants is all about in TB's community?
Yes, like the brother just answered. It's not only buying and selling, but at the same time, you help others know that there is something or there is a coin like this that it's taking over the world. So by spreading the message, that is still part of merchandising or merchandising.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, now your points are all noted and it's very, very accurate, but just to refine them, when we talk about merchant, that provision seller is a merchant. That man or woman who is selling something on the street, it could be anything, okay? You can start from, it's not only when we go about looking for the big merchant type, big stores of electronics, no. Those people selling little by little in our various locations, they are all merchants, and we need to approach them and help them to understand what we are doing. And another thing I want to quickly correct is this. This merchant that you are bringing, it is not a must that they accept TBC. I hope we're getting that right. It is not a must that they accept TBC. TBC is yet to fully become spendable in the system, so to say. It is not yet fully being utilized because we are looking at, okay, what if you start accepting TBC after finishing your product and you want to go back to market and restock? These people, are they going to accept TBC? So understand our stand now. We are not forcing anybody to accept TBC. So you can come into TBC community, okay, and register as a merchant even without accepting TBC. Just be in the listing. We call it merchant listing, okay? So we are still giving them a head up. So being in TBC Kringle back office does not mean that under a month you have to accept TBC. No, not for now, okay? But they have greater opportunity of also bringing in their customers. And when they bring in their customers and their customers are making their admin fee payments, it means that they will be benefiting greatly from TBC community. So it is not a must that anyone coming in now have to accept TBC or Kringle. No. Okay? So, but the important thing now is to get them into the community. So we can bring them into the community. Please, someone is just calling me. Let me send this meeting link so that the person know that we are having meeting, so that the disturbance will be, that I'm busy. I'm sorry for that. So, but based on what I just explained about the merchant, I hope that we understand what I meant by that. So it's not a must that anybody who is to become a merchant must be accepting TBC for now. No, we are the one doing them favor for now. they are free to comment. So I'll go straight to sharing my screen on how to do that. I'll start by sharing my screen here to see what we have in TBC community and how it benefits those people who are joining us, okay? I'll go straight to my back office. I hope my back office is being seen. So, okay, that's just that. So, for us to bring in new members in TBC community, we have to go under one particular area, and that is, if you look at here, we have dashboard, we have setting, we have reward, we have marketing, we have info, education, contest, account, help desk, and chat. All these for all these drop-down menus have their different functions. But today, we'll be focusing on here, that is the marketing. Under marketing, we have about different drop-down menus, referral link, PDF guides, business card generator, your referrals, genealogy tree, posters, membership charts, invitations. So we have so much here. But to be precise, we'll be looking at referral link. So when I click on the referral link, we will have it open. Okay? If you look at it very well, you're going to see the first one is, this is your referral link. Share it with everyone on invitation lists. Use this link for any one of your personal referrals. So if I click here, if I copy this very link now, I'm just bringing in that person as a basic member in TBC community. I'm not bringing him or her as a merchant. But then in the second one now, you have, this is your referral link for merchants. Use this link to refer merchants for the current merchant promotion. You know, we are having current merchant promotion, and having merchants in our community now is what qualifies us to be in Team A, alongside paying the admin fee. So this is the area we need to focus on. Whenever we come to marketing and click on referral link, we need to focus on copying the link for the merchant. That is the second one. So when we do that, that is what we use to bring in new merchants to TBC community. Okay, so we just use this now to register them normally as merchants in TBC community. So, but after doing that, for us now, for them to fill their listing, let's quickly check something here. There's something I'll quickly show you, because I registered someone recently, and I want to just go straight down and show you the person. So this is where you come to when you have when you have merchant location. You click on merchant location. So when I click there now, you're going to see what I mean. My country, you come down here, you select your country, Okay, my country is Nigeria. So when I select Nigeria, I select my state, which happens to be, Ebonyi State. So, Ebonyi State. This is it here. Then in Ebonyi State, what city are you? What city is that person from? That person that registered as a new merchant, I click and select city. So you see here, you have Abakaliki, you have Isheke, you have Musaka. I choose it. This is where the person filled. So, and now you just go down. Okay, just go down here. So what are you seeing? This is the person. It's into digital photo. This is the person. He filled in everything, his storefronts and government issued certificates that certify him as being doing what he's doing. It's not a kind of just filling up any name or making things to appear as if we are living up to this. No, the person have to do everything correctly. So you look at here now, you see that admin has verify that yes, this person is worth to be a merchant. But whenever you see this in under any merchant, it shows that admin actually verify and satisfy the person to be a genuine merchant. I just brought in this person yesterday. And for us to know that this thing is not as difficult as some people may be looking at it or thinking it to be, you can bring in even the merchants for free for 1 month. Okay? So when we look at it this very way, it will help us to drop so many doubts that people are placing on themselves, thinking that, how can I be able to do this? This is very, very difficult. I cannot be able. No. You can help people to give them opportunity that by bringing them to a platform that their business will be exposed to about close to 4 million people. This is 3.3 million, and we are still growing. Presently, the total member, whenever any of these members want to check whatever we have on our back office as merchants, which TBC is going to become the worldwide acceptable currency, whenever they come here, they will see that many people are actually seeing their business. Okay, so as I go here and I want to know, who are the merchants at TBC? I want to know where I can spend. Even now, the good thing is that most of them don't even accept TBC. And that is not a hindrance. But for now, bring them in, whether or not they accept TBC. They will only start accepting TBC when they know how valuable it is. And on that, we are still taking them gradually on that. So if there is any question on this, well, if there's any question on this, I'll be glad to answer before we proceed to how to list the merchant. If there's any question, you can raise up your hand so that we have it treated. Do we have any confusion on that? You can unmute yourself if you have any question on that very area so that we have it treated before we proceed. So if there's no question, can I go ahead? So
you can go ahead, sir.
Okay, you have a question?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So now, after registering the person by following using that very link, the referral link for the merchant, and you log into that person's, the person logs into his or her back office and fill up the necessary things there. Now you want to fully register yourself, that is the person, the merchant now. You want to fully authenticate yourself as merchants in TBC. You come to account, okay? You come to account area and click account. When you see it here, you are going to have your account, bulk payment, approved registration, payment history, change sponsor, cash center registration. Then here is merchant listing. That is where the person needs to come. So when the person comes here, now click here, you click there, okay. Here is telling me that admin, that my merchant submission has been reviewed by admin. Your listing has been reviewed by admin. Okay? You have submitted your information. You can click here to edit it. I'm not editing anything there, but I just want to click here now to show you what is expected of you to do when you are filling up merchant spot. You come here, enter information below to register to become a merchant. Name, this is my name. Product or service category, this is what you do. You can put whatever you're doing. So there's no hindrance on that. After doing that, after putting your business, Facebook, phone number, email address, you come here now and make sure that you have an image as a store front. So when you click here, you upload the image of your storefront, which can be a picture signifying maybe a banner or actually the storefront of wherever you are. So when you have that done, and make sure that the image is not larger than 1 megabytes in the file side. You submit. Then business document. Here, this is what it says. Business documents such as business license or government issue documentation. Okay? Note, you can upload a maximum of 10 files. There must be an image or PDF file. Okay? So when you log in there, you're going to see all these things clearly stated to show that your business is genuine. Okay? That business, or it's stated here, government issue documentation. It can be your ID card. It can be the what you used to pay for your shop, or what you used to pay for maybe NEPA or something like that, but at least something that bear your business name. So after that, you come down here and put the address. Always put an address that could be found by Google Map, because here, if you say you are typing maybe, like here now, say the Kringle Cash want to know your location, allow, you say allow. So you start typing the exact location of where your business is. You don't need to say, okay, in one particular area, maybe in a hidden area. No, just type an area which could be easily located through Google Map. Because once you start typing it here, you start seeing what we are saying. Like now, I said, let me type this. I just put N now. Here it's already telling me Nigerian, Nepal, and things of that nature. But if I say, okay, let me type my locality now and say like this. I just say, I'm here to finish what I'm going. So any place you are stating and you are seeing powered by Google, seeing finishing it up, seeing the sign of Google GPS shows that yes, that place is actually locatable in Google Map. So once you put it there, you can now go ahead to choose the states, just like my own here now. Once I put it there, everything has already been taken care of. The streets, Abakaliki, Ebonyi, zip code, Nigeria, longitude and latitude, population level, and you name it. So once you are done, you do what? You click submit. Okay? You click submit, and then admin will have to review it and to show that. Once admin reviews your submission and see that it meets the criteria for submitting as a merchant, you see the admin sign of approval, which I showed you earlier on. You just see admin thumbs up to find that yes, this business posted here is genuine. This business is something that we can hold on. Okay? So we have it as part of what we do to remain on mass adoption team A, at least for starting from the month of July 2020 and upward. So, and another good thing of being in that rotator is that many things accrue, like the rotators earning in team A, you'll be getting it little by little. Admin said that the time is going to come whereby that rotator earning will be close to almost $500,000 per month. Just imagine. So what we are doing in TBC presently is like we are in a farm cultivating, we are sweating, the rain, the sun, everything, we are just, making things to work. But in the time of harvest, which we are already harvesting partially per se, but for most of us, we are still learning this. And making ourselves available for trainings like this help us to know that, yes, I don't know it all when I started, but gradually I am making myself available to know and to get things sorted out. So based on this, I would like to hear from any one of you of what he or she has been able to glance or able to pick using this very brief explanation. I'd like to hear from you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah, I've been able, at least from this training, I've been able to learn how to register merchants, and I've even been clarified on who a merchant is and
Okay.
how they can operate in the TBC system. Because initially I used to think, okay, merchant would be someone that you just they operate with only TBC, they would collect TBC as means of payment. But now I've got to understand that okay, it's not just about
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following up. And
that.
then,
They can
yeah,
also collect cash as means of payment.
yes,
And then when it gets to the economic phase, when we can now start using TBC, that they would accept TBC as well. So
excellent, excellent. I have, thank you for
use
that.
my to refer.
Hello, your line seems to be breaking. You said?
I said also I've been able to learn how to use my merchant's referral link
Good,
to refer people.
good.
But sir, I have a question,
Okay,
though it's not really a question though. Still
okay,
having a little issues on how to convince people, how to talk to people about coming into the TBC, because I have a few friends who have been
okay.
asking me, okay, what is it about and how do I go about it? How am I going to profit from it immediately, like now, if I'm paying the admin fees and all that. So I'm still having a little challenge on since I'm still fairly new in the
Yeah, yeah.
system, I'm still having
Good, good. You
how to
know,
tell them so that they can.
are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Your questions are very good because anybody want to enter into something that you profit from. Okay. Anybody would like to enter what he or she will be able to profit from. When you explain to people about TBC, that this is TBC has many branches whereby you can make money from. But why not focus on the area of whereby you go to somebody, how much have you ever earned in a particular month in your life? And the person may say, okay, in my life, I've been able to earn the highest I've earned in a particular month or year is, let me say, in a month. The person may tell you, I've been able to earn about $500 or $300 or $200 in any given month. So, okay, now the easiest way to get people convinced into that is okay, that's your $300 that you earn in a particular month. Okay, $300. You just take a calculator and do something. Do a quick calculation. $300 divided by 12.5 cents, and that is giving you 24. So what that simply means is this: having 24 person under you registered in TBC who are paying the admin fee. Huh? Having that number registered in TBC will easily make that come to you. I'm just kind of giving you maybe a run of time for you to quickly grasp it, but we will depend on this on next my next training, whereby I also invite you. But we can also talk about it later on because I want to end the chat, the meeting for now. Now I have a question here on the chat area. Say, how long, please, will the meeting last? Okay. This meeting is going to last just for within the next few minutes. Now I'll be ending the meeting. The meeting is 40 minutes. Okay, so folks, the question that Daberechi asked is a very nice question. Many people have been thinking, okay, if I started TBC now, the only thing that are you able to bring in people? Forget about the training aspect. Bring them to the meeting. Let them ask questions, because even meeting with the admin, we have people asking questions. You can also join meeting like this so that whenever it is time to be dedicated towards answering those kind of questions, it will be making it easier for others to know how to bring in merchants, how to bring in members to TD's community. For now, let them register using your link and bring them. Don't go about explaining to TBC for them now because you don't know yet, you don't know much. But all you need to know is direct them to people who will be able to explain things out. Okay? Dabrich, are you with me? Hello? Since you are muted. Hello, Dabrich. Okay, okay. Maybe your network is a kind of. So this is just how far I want to go on this. I just focus on how to bring in merchant, how to register merchant, and have it done right because it's part of the requirement to be in the 18 for this very month. So I'll be bringing the meeting to a close so that if you have any other question, you can contact me. And what usually form the topic of my meeting is the questions that I've gotten from people. So whenever we come to meeting like this, I'll be able to just focus on that very question and address it. Next day, I'll choose another question and have that handled. It makes us to remain focused so that we don't go here and there and things of that nature. So, Umar, do we have any other contribution from you? Hello, Samuel.
None for now, sir.
Okay.
I'm following up.
Okay. Dabrechi, it's like your network is throwing you up and up and down. Sorry about that. It's the network. Sometimes it's always funny. So Dabrechi, okay, you're still trying to connect. So based on your question, we take time to handle that. But coming to a meeting and asking questions has always been the wonderful thing that people will know. And I don't think that when you show TBT to some people who clearly understand where we are in the stream of time, they don't have questions, they have problems coming into the community. So I want to bring this to an end, but not until we shake our body, just like we started. And if possible, I want to see your pictures. I want to see your live pictures dancing to this very TBC anthem. Okay? Yeah. I want to see you shake body. Welcome. I see your mother there. TBC is for right. TBC more than gold. Get the cookies for your Kringle. We a million, we had a billion. Get the cookies, we the Kringle. We a million. Come on, you're not dancing though. The village, I'm not seeing your picture. The village, you shake head now. The village, are you fighting anybody? It's excitement that keeps us in this very community. TBC, TBC, you know it. That's it. Wow. So folks, that's just the excitement aspect of TBC community, keeps us dancing and to show that we love what we're doing, okay? It takes time for people to fully grasp what we are doing. When I started with TBC and now, they are just like day and night. I started poorly, but now I've been able to know so many things I don't know earlier on. So one good advice I would like to give people is make yourself available. Don't depend on others doing most of the things for you, because if you depend for others to keep on doing things for you, you never learn. Even the leaders who are able to teach others today, they also make mistakes. But when you learn something by learning it by yourself, you become master on that very thing. So based on that note, don't depend on others. Make yourself available for the meetings and try to learn. If you don't know, ask questions, because by so doing, you will be able to get going in TBC community. Guys, I really appreciate your time coming on board this very afternoon. I am happy that you are here. And if you have any question, you can drop it in the chat or WhatsApp me either through Facebook or my WhatsApp. So I am very, very happy for seeing you around. So goodbye, everybody. I can see you say goodbye. All right, thank you, Daberechi. Have a nice day, and my regards to the rest of the family. So let it be for now. Love you.